Hey, always going on the YouTube, this Robert. Yeah, so I'm bringing to the full drop list for this week, which is week 6. As you can hear, I sound amazing. I've got a cold. um, yeah, I can't really get around it in order to record a video, so I'm just going with it. So this will probably be quite brief. And other things that are going on in my life will probably be explained in a video on Saturday, because yeah. So regardless, let's get into this drop list for this week, which has an undercover collab as well as a couple of cool accessories dropping. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Yeah, okay. Trying to take a thumbnail is like the hardest thing in the world. As you can see, I've just got stuff to put away still, because I was on holiday, so yeah, and I had my cold, like, basically the night of, like, coming back, it hit me, so I've had, like, no real time. I've put everything else away, but there's just stuff sitting around, so yeah, let's get into the drop list for this week anyway. You're probably like, don't record, you know, it's not worth it, like, please don't record. I can't stand listening to your voice like that, but you know, it's just one of those things. So yeah, let's get into this. I will probably be very, very brief. So to kick things off, we've got the bobblehead. Really cool accessory. There's nothing else to say for it. I don't know which colourway I'd personally go for, depending on retail, because I don't trust Supreme when it comes to things like that. I should really just sit back into my chair, shouldn't I? Because, yeah. But red's cool. Navy, I think, might work better with it, because you can see some of the details a bit better, but I prefer red as an overall, but yeah. We then have the first piece from the Undercover collaboration. Collaboration's like a hit and miss. I do like a lot of aspects of it, but some not so much. This is an art piece, actually, funnily enough, you know, knowing Supreme and how they like to use things. Yeah, so it's a zoom in of the face. It's the Fallen Angel. It's like 1840s, 1830s, something like that. The guy was 24 when they painted it, which is insane. The first, it's Alexandra something, or Alexandra Cabunel, something along the lines of that. But yeah, it's a really famous art piece, basically, and Supreme have just got like a zoom in of it. I think it's cool. I possibly would prefer just the small text with the small box logo that they put in the corner, or even just this text a bit smaller, but I can understand they might just want to cover up the piece to show that it's like transformative and that they've actually edited or changed something. But both colorways are cool. Most probably the black colorway is the better one though, because it just works better with it, I think. We then have the chain Zippo. I know a lot of people who are looking forward to this and wanting this, so yeah, hopefully it's not dumb retail just because it's got a chain, you know. We've then got the anti-U rug. If they don't do like a 298 retail, which I hope they don't, for me it might be worth picking up. But rugs with Supreme have been very hit and miss on like the aftermarket, because you can take like the last one that did quite well, but then you can take like the prior Undercover one, you know, that did not do well. It's under retail, so you know, it's very hit and miss. We then have the Lupin or Lupin. I don't know how you pronounce it still, but it's an anime. It's Lupin the Third. Anime manga. Yeah, I'd recommend looking into it. It's really good. It is really good. I don't know if they got the rights to it or not, I'll be perfectly honest, but regardless, it's a really cool tee. Either colorway's great. I think they both work perfectly fine. Just with the white colorway, you can see the legs a bit more. So yeah, at least there are a couple of things that I know from it. Tag tee, I don't really know. It just looks like a blotch, like a ink blot or something. Yeah. We then move on to the short sleeve flannel shirt. It's perfectly fine. It's just a simple, easy piece. From there, we've got a dragon wrap short sleeve top. Just the dragon wraps around. Is it embroidered? It is embroidered. Well, that's cool. So there's a bit of effort to it. To be honest, the front colourway and the black colourway seem to be the only good tones out of it, personally. I like the Supreme on the back of the neck as well, but yeah. From there, we've got the layered jean. Now, although it looks like cool, I don't really understand the side of it being zipped on. Like, hold on, wait a sec, let me unzip my shirt to carry on walking or something. because for me it would seem like it'd be a lot smarter to have it come off and then you could wear the shirt as well. But yeah, I think that probably the black colourway or the blue colourway are the best ones in either case. So yeah, we've then got the belt waist bag. I think this is perfectly fine. It's got a lot of utility to it. So you could put like a torch in one, probably like a phone, a wallet, all of these other things. It'll probably be used for other things, probably used for like screwdrivers and things realistically. But yeah, anyway, that's just my thoughts. So yeah, we've then got the cherries 5 panel. I like fruit sort of and plant related pieces. I think that more so the white colourway just looks, or cream colourway just looks better, but as an overall I feel like the darker tone just has that hit with it. It's just me. From there we've got the trench puffer jacket. Really cool. You've got a 2-in-1, unlike the jean, where this splits off into 2 separate pieces. So standalone by themselves, I still think that they're like really decent. Together it's just a cool combo. But yeah, standalone, really nice trench coat, really clean. Standalone puffer, even though the zips are probably what get it to go together. I don't know what they actually are for. But regardless, by itself, yet again, really cool piece. So yeah, it's probably going to have like an exorbitant retail to it because of what it is, like, you know. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It is a really cool piece though. The anti-U hoodie, plain and simple. It's got quite a couple of different colourways, so that's cool. But yeah, we've then got the football top, plain and simple. I never actually read what it says. Rebel Gods. Okay. Yeah, okay. We can then move on to a track jacket. It's simple as well. Easy piece. Yeah. I apologise. I can't really like say much more. My mind is like as flat as can be when it comes to this, so I'm trying. I think that as an overall though, it doesn't scream undercover, which might be a good thing, but at the same time it's nothing like crazy unique for what it is. We then have the zip up hoodie. Yet again, simple sort of piece when it comes down to it, or when it is like explained as it is. I do like the colourways, but yeah. Now we're probably going to get into the pieces that I'm not so much on. So we're going to start off with the puffer jacket. Personally for me, I feel that the black colourway should have had like the teal colourway sleeves. Just in my mind, I feel like it would have worked better with those. I don't think that these like dark olive / black tone works as well for it. That's just me personally. I just think that that brownish would have just worked a lot better with it. But you know, it's just one of those things. I know a lot of people who are a fan of it and would like it, so yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. The studded cargo pant, I don't know. Like, I don't know the whole studded theme. Like with the puffer jacket, you can let it be because you're not really going to feel it or notice it that much realistically. Studded cargo pant, I just don't know. I just feel like without them it just would have been a lot better, and a lot more people would have liked it because they would have just been like a plain print, you know, cargo pant without the need for studded, because I don't know if you wash them what then happens, like what occurs to them. Is it like the Swarovski where they then fall off? I don't know. We've then got a studded 6 panel. Yeah, I don't know. I really, I don't know. I'm not Ghost Rider, you know. I'm not. It's not like the instant I put a cap on, they start popping out. I think the colourways would have been cool, but I just would have preferred it not to have the studs. Like, I just would have. We then have a stacked sweater. Yeah, you've got like a Scooby-Doo colourway, and then some other colourways. Yeah, it's okay. We've then got the undercover sweatpant. I think it's fine, to be honest. I'm gonna sneeze, I can tell. Yeah, I don't really get like the hate for the sweatpant, to be honest. I can understand that it's not as vivid on the olive and black colourway, but I think the white colourway is perfectly fine with what it's got. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So we've got the last couple of pieces being the track pant. Yeah, it's got a lot of hate for some reason. It's just one of those things again. We've then got the studded BDU jacket. Didn't need the studs. It didn't. I don't understand this whole thing of last season into this season, and a couple of pieces from last spring summer as well, where they just put these studded, or like not pins, but that sort of type onto pieces. I really can't fathom it. Like, what's your design idea that it adds to it? I don't know, because for me it doesn't. It takes away from it, and it makes people less interested in the piece because it's got studs all over it. Like, can you imagine hugging someone and you've got studs all over it? It's just like, get poked with that. Anyway, I do like this colorway, but no studs. To finish off, we've got the Moto jersey top. For those who are going to use it, I mean, yeah, it's available. It does say anti-war, anti-use. I don't know about that being on it. You know, trying to take a stance on things. With Supreme's history of who owned them and what those companies were involved in, that's kind of funny. But, you know, if you don't know, don't worry about it. But, yeah, it's just one of those things. But that's going to cover the drop list for this week. Let me know down below what you're interested in or what you're going to be going for. Personally, for me, it's probably between like the bobblehead, the rug, or one of the tees. I think these 4 pieces are great. Besides that, there are a couple that are decent during the week or in the week. But yeah, that's about it. So that's going to cover it from me. Like I said, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And yeah, other than that, I hope that you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.